Tara Performing Arts High School, dedicated to providing engaging academics, compelling theater, and world travel.
So when I was choosing high schools in 8th grade, I went to Waldorf school before. So I was torn between going to a public school and a Waldorf school, but then I went to the visiting day. I just got a really good impression because it felt like everyone seemed happy to be there, and it just felt like it was too good to be true to have a place where like it was cool to care about everything. My parents were like, but it's too expensive, we can't do this. And then because of the scholarship funding, I was able to actually come to Tara.
I'm Betsy Berklow. I'm one of the co-founders of Tara. I'm also one of the co-directors. A private school such as Tara has to charge tuition in order to be able to survive. However, I strongly believe, and it was one of the original visions of the three of us who started Tara, that this education should not be exclusively available just to students who are fortunate enough to have parents who could pay. It is imperative that these kinds of programs are offered to students who really have the passion to be here, whether they can afford it or not.
In the last 5 years, Tara has raised $650,000 of tuition assistance for students and families in need.
Tara is about exploring yourself.
Tara is awesome.
Tara is life.
Tara is experiential learning.
Tara is awesome.
Tara is like life-changing. What's a better word for that? Tara is transformative.
I came here because of the academics, not because of theater. And the teachers love the students. They love them.
The reason I came to Tara is because of the performing arts and like a special curriculum. The school offered like the geology trip, Native American trip, and it just seemed like a very good school.
Well, before going to Tara, I had like something inside of me that I wanted to release and wanted people to notice from me, but I didn't know what it was still, and now I can go up on stage and like do something I really, really enjoy doing and want people to see me do. And I think that's changed me, and now I can focus more in the classroom, I guess, and just look forward to being on stage.
Can we do it again? Here's what I want. When they do that, settle down. Give it a sound. Yeah. Whoa. Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You mean to mock me after? You should not have mocked me before.
Let's go. Yeah, good.
So at Tara, you study a lot of play texts and a lot of literature, and through the theater part of Tara, I feel like we learned a lot about people or humanity, things like that we learned by our director teaching us through these plays. So I feel like this kind of education where we learn about human beings as well as the academics or sciences and stuff, it makes kids think about the values in humanity that they want to possess. Because of all this, I feel like this taught me acceptance.
Private schools can be really expensive. They can give a lot more to a student than a public school can, and some kids need the community that like Tara would have. So, but if they can't pay for it, they can't get into that community, and that could change their lives. So coming to Tara would change their lives.
So at Tara, for every subject, you create this main lesson book, and so whether it was sciences or literature, you would make these books that basically you write down what you learn in the process, and it's also very artistic. Yeah, there's not very much art when you look at econ and business. If you're an entrepreneur and you have this vision of a company or something, like a new thing in the market that you want to create, a product or something, that's kind of like a main lesson book, because I remember making the pages and having this picture in my mind of what I wanted to create with this page and doing everything I can, spending hours and hours. That was all because I wanted to get to this vision. That's exciting for me because I feel like it's kind of unlimited.
Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Somewhere beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see?
Tara Performing Arts High School, for the adventurous, imaginative, and dedicated students of today. A high school like no other. We need to keep Tara's scholarship program vibrant and successful for the students of the future.